Hello, everybody. Cold coffee and potato chips for breakfast. Everybody should try it. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. What a beautiful day today. Yay, yay, yay. Good stuff. Not really much to talk about weather-wise, at least in terms of the conditions outside for today. It's just going to be really beautiful. You have an opportunity to be outside. I'm going to take full advantage. I'm going to go to Lake Guntersville today after I got some stuff to do in the morning. But, yeah, looking good. We were on this morning newscast 5 to 6. Olympic coverage started at 6 o'clock. This will be the last weekend of that. So one more programming note for tomorrow. We're on at 5, and then we're done at 6. And then Olympic coverage will pick up again at 6 a.m. And I do believe that's it. Then back to regularly scheduled programming from here on out. So the newscast at noon that I've been streaming for 2 weeks, we do like a little 10-minute snippet of news and weather that's been on social media and stuff. That will all change starting Monday, I do believe. And then 4 o'clock's come back. So, yeah, you got it. You got it. You know who's got it too? Christian Moore. Anybody know who Christian Moore is? If you don't know, you need to know. Played for Tennessee Volunteers. He was in the College World Series. He's now a Trash Panda. I went to the game last night. They lost 6-4. It was kind of a bummer, obviously. But he launched 2 home runs. The second one was a shot to right center. He's really good. And speaking of Trash Pandas and why I tie this in is because not only is the weather great for daytime activities outside, but nighttime activities as well will be quite delightful. So if you're going to the Trash Panda game, you won't see the great Liz Hurley throwing out the first pitch tonight, though. That was a one-time thing last night. You know, she's not there again, even though she lights up not just a room, but an entire field when she's there, smiling so much. But Christian Moore, the whole team, the Pandas are awesome. I love watching them. But Christian Moore recently became a Trash Panda, and he's hitting like 500 and like 40 at-bats now, I think. He's already launched like 5 or 6 home runs. He's the real deal, though. Real deal by far. Good morning, Omar. Good morning, Kyle. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better from yesterday. Brett says, going to enjoy false fall. Yeah. I don't know, like mid to upper 80s is still kind of warm, but no humidity, right? And I like the nights. I feel like there's a little feel of fall, but yeah, definitely false fall for sure. You are right on with that, my friend. Because we know that the mid-90s will come back. In fact, they come back on the 10-day forecast. It's not like they're like hiding for very long. And by, I would say probably Wednesday, you'll really start to feel the humidity again. We got some 90s starting on, we might even hit 90 tomorrow. But it won't feel like, it'll feel really good. Wednesday, though, the change comes back, humidity goes back up, and the chance of rain comes back, too, which is nice. I'm glad you're feeling much better, Kyle. And Omar, I have no idea how Brad Travis is doing. But you can feel free to go to his Facebook page and you can ask him yourself and be like, hey, Brad, how are you doing? He loves that stuff. But I'm not his keeper. I have no idea how he's doing. In fact, I barely see Brad. But I do stay in touch during severe weather. Christy, good morning from Leeton. Feels awesome outside. Christy, you got that right. A lot of awesomeness going around. A lot of good stuff. Absolutely beautiful this morning. So I got up about 2:30, out the front door about 3 a.m. and opened the door and was hit with like a 10-mile-per-hour wind. That felt good. The dew points are down. In fact, speaking of that, I wanted to check this. Let's check the dew points. The reason why is because the drier air was actually moving in as we speak. Yeah, look at that. So dew points this morning were 50s north and west, and they still are. That's not a surprise. But the dew points like in like Albertville and Fort Payne, DeKalb County, Marshall County, Etowah County, they were still like near 70. So the drier air hadn't quite made it all the way here. Now it's making its way. So the dew point in Huntsville down to 63. This is not the air you can wear. This is really quite beautiful, and it is simply delightful. And what's great is the humidity stays down, down, down right through Tuesday, and then boop, right back up on Wednesday. So we get back into it. Like we were talking about, it's a false fall. Very well put by Mr. Brett. Because that time of year where still can be hot here in the Tennessee Valley, and that will continue right through September. But beautiful sunrises this morning. Also, too, I talked about the trash panda, something to do at night. Keep in mind the Perseid meteor shower. It's one of the best meteor showers of the year. You usually get, sometimes you get up to 100 per hour, but generally 50 to 75. But you look up, you want to look kind of towards the north, might work better. And get away from light pollution. Don't put your phone, don't use a phone app, because when you do this, your eyes are adjusting to the light. And it takes a while for that to happen, like to get your eyes to adjust back to the dark. So turn your phones off. I know it's hard to do. And look up in the sky. And from midnight to 4 or 5 a.m., dawn hours, is like usually the best time to check out to see a few meteors. But you can see sometimes like in the evening hours too. But generally after 10:42, because you don't want like a moon up there. You want to like limit as much light as you can in the sky. And it'll be almost like a pitch black canvas after 11 p.m. It'll look really cool. Anyway, hopefully you'll see some. If you're into that sort of thing. I'll probably try to check it out when I wake up to come to work. And I'll check up, look in the sky, see what I can see. Sometimes you can even see like if you're in the city and there's a lot of lights around you, if it's a really good one. Hi, Vacation Valor. Good to see you on. Good morning, Jeff. And everyone, the weather is nice. Going to enjoy while here. Yes, yes, I take full advantage. Hi, Alyssa. How are you doing? Good to see you. I think you said you're wicked human here. You are. Yeah, we're not here. Fly to Alabama. You good. Fly to Huntsville. Beautiful weather here today. Won't last long, though, in terms of keeping the humidity suppressed. That's for sure. Hi, Steven. Steven says, a beautiful morning. Yes, it is. I'm glad everybody's enjoying. I think I received this morning, so as many of you know, I'm on at work at like 3. I usually post something on social media, say hi to everybody. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Make small talk for those that are up, and I pretty much try to answer everybody back in a timely manner. If I miss a comment here or there, it's not on purpose. But the number one thing everybody was saying, and most of the comments were from dog owners, and like, out with the dogs, taking a nice long walk. It's beautiful outside this morning. Taking full advantage. It's good. I'm going to take full advantage too. Perfect patio weather. Michelle with a 1L was on this morning, and she's like, I made a stupid dad joke at like during the 5 o'clock newscast. Something about rushing outside after we did our rush package for sorority. But anyway, I digress. But she said, I'm not rushing off the porch anytime soon. It's a beautiful morning. And that's why I like Michelle. But she was right on. Why shorten the excitement of how beautiful it is outside? Let me get my ugly smug off of here and let's get this stuff going. I had a beautiful sunrise in East Limestone this morning. Absolutely gorgeous, 72. Gunnersville looks good. The lake's going to be popping today. It was I think I was there. It was last weekend I was there. Yeah, I was hanging out, my favorite little cigar place, and watching the boats, and it was pretty busy. I imagine it's going to be even busier today, I would imagine. Shoals looks gorgeous. I mean, like, the one thing the camera can't tell you, it can't tell you how comfortable it is outside. Look at the camera shaking a little bit in Huntsville. We talked about how there'd be a little bit of a breeze, especially like Friday night into Saturday morning. And that got a couple, like, I mean, it's not like going to blow you away or anything, but, you know, enough where it shakes the camera a little bit. 72 in Huntsville, looking good. Decatur, 72 with a cobweb through the middle of the camera. Can't get rid of that. I'm not climbing up there. Christy says, my hubby used the weed eater without feeling like he was dying this morning. Yeah, cut the lawn, mow the lawn, weed, do what you got to do. I know a lot of you taking full advantage of the lower humidity with doing a little bit of yard work or whatever it is around the house that you want to do. There's a live look in Madison, 565. Look at very few cars on the road. You know, it was really weird yesterday was that it was like a Friday morning commute and there was no one driving until about like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I think people were like, wow, this weather's going to be awesome for the weekend. Let's take the kids out of school and let's go. And I don't know where they went because the best weather in the United States might be here, but nonetheless. Athens looking gorgeous, as always. And then the Rocket City. Huntsville looking good on 565. So here's your day planner, everybody. Track your temperatures. You know, dry air tends to sometimes heat things up a bit more, but keeps the humidity down. We're going like mid to upper 80s. It would not shock me if somebody hits 90 today, but it's a good 90. It's not a bad 90, if that makes any sense. Again, the Perseid meteor shower tonight, clear. We got 63. Could even be a few upper 50s when we're on air tomorrow morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 5 o'clock. And then I put sunny nights, sunny nights, sunny nights. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse. So temperatures may go low 90s, and that may have some of you bummed. But it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. When you start to feel the humidity, will be Wednesday. Right now, we got 20, 30, 30 for percents with some lingering showers Saturday and Sunday and next Monday. I think if this plays out with some of the forecast models running, we got kind of 2 chances of rain. And it's going to be more like Wednesday, Friday, and we might have to change those percentages a little bit and drop Thursday down. And then the weekend, kind of trending drier already on Saturday and Sunday. Could probably take some of that shower activity out, but for now it's fine. But Wednesday and Friday would probably be the 2 days that I would think that we'd have the better chance or the higher chance of showers and storms, with a little bit less of a chance on Thursday. But it's still like 5-6 days away, so give us some time. And as we get closer to that day, just got to work out the timing mechanism of how it all works out. You know, sometimes with those storms, like if you get a spot shower on Wednesday night, half everybody's sleeping. Nobody even knows it happened anyway, unless it's a strong storm that wakes you up. So I'm going to leave the 10-day on for just the most. You can absorb it, brace it, soak it in like a sponge. And then I'm going to tie in the drought monitor here in a moment. Hi, Larry and Patsy. GM, love the... Good morning, GM. Good morning, Jeff. Love the cooler morning coffee on the porch. Good one. We're cheers for coffee right there. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Top of the morning to you, too. Thank you for saying hi. Happy coffee time. Happy Saturday as well. So obviously not a lot of rain in that 10-day forecast, right? I want to talk about this for just a moment. So the drought monitor was updated on Thursday on 8/8, I do believe. And there's some things that stick out. Some areas, like in Albertville and Coleman, there's no color. There is still a moderate color from about Florence to Scumbia, Sheffield, Cherokee, back up into Anderson, Leicester, then into Tennessee, where you get into like places like Pulaski and just south of Fayetteville, even far northwestern Madison County in that. Then it strings on over towards the Jackson County area. Southern Franklin County in Tennessee. I just want to say, moderate's not great, and it's obviously still drought, but if we hadn't had that rain in July, this whole entire graphic would be red. It would be extreme exceptional colors. What we did with that rainfall, not only did we lower the actual severity of the current drought, but we stopped it from getting worse. So like, I had this one lady, she was so nice, and nice of her to post on my page, but she was so defiant. She's like, that rain didn't do anything for the drought. I'm like, it did. You know, we had 6 weeks of no rain, and then we had 2 weeks of decent rain. You can't fix what's broken that quick. But what we did was, say you put the drought, I'm just making a number up. So say you put the drought at a 5, right? On a scale of 1 to 10. Instead of the drought conditions getting worse, we dropped it to a 3. Say, or 2 or 3, right? So instead of going this way, up the scale to like 10, we went backwards to 2 to 3. Did it take away all of it? No, it's not down to 0, but it's still 2 to 3, right? If we hadn't had the rain, we would have gone to 7 or 8. So now instead of being at like 8, we're at 2, or instead of being at 7, we're at 3. That's a huge difference, you know? So not only did we shave a little off the drought colors and improve it, less than the drought, but we stopped it from getting worse. We couldn't do that last August. Last August, it just spiraled out of control. We didn't have rain for like 3 months, remember? And by the time we got to October, November, it was like and you couldn't burn anything. It was, you know, our fire danger was making national news. Like, it was that crazy. So we did a good job of nipping it in the butt. Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing? Morning, Jeff. Beautiful morning in Lacey's Spring. Yes. Well, it's a beautiful area on any morning, but even more enhanced with some beautiful weather like we have out there now. I love Lacey's Spring. Some beautiful places, beautiful homes. Stan Barbie, good morning, Jeff. Denoy, it feels good out. Got to finish my mowing today. Good morning, Valerie and everyone. Thank you all for the update, Jeff. Stan, it's a pleasure to see you, my friend. Good day to mow. I told many of you taking full advantage, not just walking the dogs this morning, but lining up those outdoor plans. You're like, you know, it's still August. It's still 85, 86, 87, but it's a really nice mid-80s. So enjoy. Looks good. I'm excited. Hi, Brenda. She said, good morning, sunshine. Glad to see you this morning. Have a great day. Good to see you too, Brenda. I hope all is well. What's on the menu for breakfast? You always have interesting breakfast choices that are unique and makes me jealous because they're really good. I'm sure it's something creative, I imagine. Vacation Valerie, my cats are causing havoc this morning. That's because they want to go outside. Like, let me out. They're into our cats, though, right, Vacation Valerie? Pretty sure they are, right? All of them Vacation Valerie are inside cats. You know, the cats don't go outside, do they? I don't think so. Oh, you know, one thing I wanted to talk about, too. So, obviously, Tropical Storm Debbie, the one that on the East Coast, North Carolina, South Carolina, down to Florida, Georgia, spawned some tornadoes, widespread rainfall. Vacation Valerie was telling me, it's your niece lives in a town and picked up over 20 inches of rainfall. Could you imagine? Oh, even all that rain that we had, some areas had like 8 or 9 inches here at the end of July. They had 20 inches with Debbie. Anyway, Debbie's long gone, but there's a new player in town. And I don't think I made the graphic this morning. Bear with me, I'm a slacker here because I don't think I have it set up. But there's another area of concern down in the tropics. It's kind of interesting to me, though. There is a ton of Saharan dust right now. So that's Debbie. Just ignore the graphic. But down here, see that cluster right there of storms? That's what they're watching right now. So it would be this area right in here that has the potential. So will it become a named storm? Yeah, probably. But what's crazy to me is there's a ton of Saharan dust down there. But what's even crazier is the Saharan dust actually wraps around the hurricane, like if it develops. Anyway, something to keep an eye on. So our weather, quiet, but when it's quiet like that, you have an opportunity to keep an eye on the tropics, maybe a little bit closer. We've gotten to Debbie now, so we're only like A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, look at this. Christian Moore making national news. Christian Moore stays hot, hits 4th home run with AA Rocket Trash Pandas. I think he hit his 5th home run, too. It's on a national page. I told you Christian Moore was really good. Oh, by the way, now I forgot what I was going to do. What a slacker I am. Oh, I know what I want to do. Where are we at? All right, so we've had Alberto, Beryl, Chris, and Debbie. We only had 4 named systems through August. But remember, hurricane season goes all the way through the end of November. In August, we're just getting into prime season right now. Mid-August through about, we'll say end of September now. It used to be mid-September, but now end. So the next one is going to be Ernesto, and then Francine, Gordon, I think it's Helene, Isaac, Joyce, Kurt, Leslie, Milton, Nadine, and hopefully we don't get past that, but we could. And that would be Oscar, Patty, Raphael, Sarah, Tony, Valerie, and William. Yes, Vacation Valerie, you do have one named after your name. There's no Hurricane Jeff, though. No. That would be a nice hurricane. I would try to be anyway. Brenda says, strawberry bar and Rice Krispie treat. Oh, that's a nice combination. Will you enjoy? It's better than my bag of chips and cold coffee. I promise you that. It was funny, Claudia, when we worked together in the morning, and now Matthew with us here, especially when Sean was here. We talk food all the time in the morning. I was so hungry this morning. I said, Claudia, can't talk food this morning. I can't handle it. I was so hungry. So hungry. Oh, cool. All right, good news there. Duran, how are you? Good morning. Where'd the comment go? Feeling good outside this morning. Yes, it is. All across Tennessee Valley. It's nice when you can wake up and have a beautiful day to start the weekend. Couldn't dial it up any better for a Saturday and Sunday. August perfection in the Tennessee Valley. I mean, would I like it to be 75 or 77? Yeah, but it doesn't happen here in August. Brenda, it's good to see you. Good morning. Always good to see you, Brenda. It's funny, too. It was really nice. I think it was Rita from Mentone. She wrote me the other day, and she's like, I just want the noon shows to come back. That's all I want. I'm like, we'll get there. I promise, I promise, I promise. We'll get there. We're almost there. Noon shows will be back soon. And 4 o'clocks will be back, and we'll be doing cut-ins again. And it's been weird. I've never worked at a station that actually covered the Olympics. Like, in all my years of working in TV, this is a first. It definitely throws things in a different loop, for sure. Hi, Charlene. Charlene Venable with a coffee cup and a sun. I got both of that. I got the coffee, and I got the sun. One of our weather promos just ran. I think that was award-winning weather promo put together for our station. It was pretty good. Vacation Valerie says, yes, they are all indoor cats that live on a super busy road, and they all want to go out and play with the bunnies and birds. Yeah, well, there's no condensation on that window, and they can see everything outside, right, when they look out. They're like, whoo, look at this. This looks nice. Let's go. Meow, meow. Oh, let's go. I don't know. My impersonation of a cat is not very good, but you get the gist. Tracy Hill, good morning, Jeff. Feels awesome this morning here in Hatton. We're at 67 at 5:30 a.m. Nice. What's the temperature now at 8:30 a.m.? What you got? Bet you're about 71, 72. What do you think? It is beautiful outside. Lake Gunnersville today, for me, what are your plans? Where are you going? What are you doing? Chris wrote me this morning. I thought it was really cool. He's like, I'm going fishing with my son. I thought that was pretty awesome. He's like, thanks for the great weather. I'm like, I can't take credit for it, but I can definitely forecast it. But I thought that was pretty cool. He's like, I'm just looking for a good morning and a couple hours into the afternoon with my son going fishing, and the weather's going to be beautiful. And I thought it was pretty awesome. Chris is a good dad. Tweety, what's the national day? It's VJ Day? Like, really? Like Video Journalist Day? Can you spell that out for me? That's what I think it is. Hey, Jack, what's up? Jack, it's good to see you. Hey, guess what's on tonight? How crazy is it that my good buddy, Jack, Titan fan, he's on right when they have a preseason game tonight. How does that work out? Good for you. We're going to watch the game. It's good to see you on. Come on, Titans. Playing the 49ers, I think, preseason tonight. Obviously, Hopkins, out with injury, no playing. Can't wait to see Levis play. The starters are supposed to play. Callahan's playing him in the first quarter, supposedly. We'll see what happens. I had a big, long talk with my good buddy Steven here yesterday. He's my boss. But, yeah, I had a big, long talk with him about the Titans, and And we were talking about post-Derrick Henry era and how I think I played it out, how it might be a good thing. And he was like, I don't know about that. Derrick Henry's really good. And I'm like, oh, he is. He's my favorite player. But now he's on the Ravens. He's not my favorite player. Ravens. Bleh. Where's Reverend Joe when I want to make fun of him? My good buddy Reverend Joe's a Ravens fan. I think the one team in the NFL I despise. Edna Hardiman, good morning to you. Happy coffee time. Thank you for stopping by. As I missed my mouth with the cup, that would have been really bad. That's on video. You can see that. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Vacation Valley says, yes, my niece lives in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and more than 22 inches of rain with more expected this weekend. Yes, and that's a great point that Vacation Valley brings up. That front that moves through our area, that's called a cold front, but it's really just kind of a change in air mass is all it really is. It doesn't bring cold air in. But a little, for like Brett was saying, a touch of fall. And but the front, as it moves east, is going to get stuck and drawn out like a stationary boundary. And there's like rain all along that boundary. And it's going to park itself over North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia as we go into this weekend. And they're all like, please stop. Please just stop. I don't want any more rain. Please just stop. I don't think it's not going to be like Tropical Storm Debbie rainfall. Don't get me wrong. Not 20 inches. But it's just a persistent rainfall still in the forecast for areas that just don't need any more rain at this point, right? That's how weather works sometimes, though. Sometimes you get too much of something and not enough, while other areas in the United States could use a little bit more of it. You know, stuff like that. It just never works out evenly, unfortunately. Hi, Denise. 69 at Newmarket with coffee in hand on the deck. Good morning. That's a cheers. I'm going to put a like to that comment. That's a good one. Yeah. Jack says, still have that good connection, Jeff. Yes, sir, my friend. Never met in person, but definitely that good connection. I like social media. It's fun. You can make it in a positive. And Jack and I have never met in person, but we're both Titans fans. And we've been talking now since what, 2018, 2019, I think? Maybe. Been a long time. We've seen a lot of Tennessee Titans losses. We've talked about it many times. Why did they do this? What are they thinking? Sandy says, beautiful morning. Wish I was riding on the Harley with my husband, but unfortunately I have to work. He does too, but he got to ride to work. I did have my windows down on the drive to work, though. That, Sandy, is nice. And a little Harley riding, open road, yes. Maybe, Sandy, you and your husband have the day off tomorrow, and you could take full advantage of a little Harley ride tomorrow. What do you say about that? I don't know your schedule. I'm throwing that out there. I know, having to work. I get the whole work thing. I'm here this morning. I got some other things to do today that require my attention that are not for fun. I can say that. But yeah, working on a day like this, I get it could be a little tough, but you have another crack at it tomorrow. So maybe a little Harley ride tomorrow. And a reminder, too, for everybody, if you're out and about today, I imagine there'll be more motorcycles on the road than usual just because it's going to be so beautiful outside. And please be careful. Always respect motorcycles. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on them, making sure you're being safe. Don't be that person that tries to cut one off. All right. Tweed says, victory over Japan, the end of World War II. And I did know that. I was like, Video Journalist Day? Because we have those here. Oh, didn't work out. Stan got wire in 48 cutting. I love that Stan and Valerie keep. Stan, I'm liking your comment talking back to Valerie. Stan, Valerie, Stan. Keep talking. I love it. Amanda Layton, good morning. It's gorgeous outside with gorgeous and big, big, bold letters. I like the boldness on that. Cheers, Amanda. This is coffee for those of you who've never been on Facebook Live before with me. I promise. Jack Jack says, definitely Oilers and Titans. Yeah, Jack and I were born the same year, too. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Jack, when's your birthday? When's your birthday, my friend? Talk to me. Talk to me. Because you were born the same year I was, I'm pretty sure. I think we're like almost the same exact age, too, which is even crazier. And you're not showing your age. Your age is my age, my friend. Careful where you go with that one. Vacation Valerie talking with Stam about how the grass gets so high so fast. It does. Oh, 66. My bad. Okay. Got me by just a few years, but that's all right. But we know, watching the Titans through the 70s, which I still kind of remember when they were the Oilers, of course, and then watching them in the 80s when they ran the run and shoot and would get 600 yards a game and score 40 points and still lose because their defense was that emoji that you put on your phone. I can't say it, but that's what they were. Yeah. The Buffalo Bills playoff collapse. We had, down the road, we'd get them back, but that one year when Glanville was coaching us and we were up like 35-3 at halftime and we lost the game. We threw a screen pass in our own end zone in the third quarter. Don't know why we did that to Mike Rozier. And he got tackled for a safety. It was brilliant. Yep. Not that I remember it like it was yesterday. But we would get the Bills back later with the Music City Miracle, which was definitely a lateral, not a forward pass. And if you think differently, you're not a Titans fan. Oh, boy. I miss those days, too. The Oilers were fun to watch in the 80s. Post Earl Campbell, who was my favorite player. They were good, though. They were good. Jack says, definitely felt good with that touchdown at the end of the game. Yeah. I jumped through the roof. Amanda says, is the whole weekend going to feel this awesome? I think so. It's what I'm banking on in my forecast. And I think it even goes to Monday and Tuesday. Amanda, I'll put the 10-day up for you again. I had it up before. The temperatures get a little bit warmer through Tuesday, but the humidity stays down. And the nights are pretty refreshing. There's a lot of 60s. There might even be some 50s tonight. But, yeah, I mean, it's hashtag good stuff. Low humidity, sunshine, temperatures in the 80s is a trifecta win in August for our area. Amanda says, I've had lots going on, so I'm kind of out of the weather loop. Oh, it's all right. Amanda, you good? I get the busy thing going on. It's all right. That's why I'm here. Put you back in the loop. You're good to go. Now you see what it is, right? You got sunshine, 80s. Again, tomorrow I would not be surprised if somebody doesn't hit 90 with the dew points down so much. There's no humidity. Like it feels still good outside, but there could be a 90 on Sunday easily. Definitely a chance to hit 90 on Monday and Tuesday. So, hey Sharon, good to see you on. Good morning, Jeff. And you never have to say sorry you haven't been on. I'm always here. You can always talk to me. You're probably a little tired. I can see. Yep. You enjoy the beautiful day. Enjoy coffee time, and I just hope you're feeling all right, Sharon. And no, not one person ever has to apologize for not being on and hanging out on Facebook Live. I'll be here Saturday and Sundays, unless I'm off. You can come back, chat with me anytime. Weather Boy Alec is on. Hey, Jeff, good to see you on. Weather Boy Alec, a little humid, a little sticky up your way, up in Rhode Island. Jack says, always good chatting with you, my friend, and I feel the same way. My good buddy, you have a good day, Jack. Always a pleasure. When I'm watching the preseason game tonight, I'll be thinking about you and hoping that we can at least look somewhat decent with our starters in the first quarter. I think Levis is going to have a good year, though. I just do. I don't know, Steve and I had this debate yesterday about, is he the guy? Is he the man? I think he is. Hey, D, what's up? Good morning. You haven't been outside yet? Go. It feels amazing. That's my buddy right there. You playing a little disc golf today? Maybe? A little breeze out there this morning for some disc golf. Might make it a little bit of a challenge. I don't know. I'm going to Gunnersville today for me time in the afternoon. I got some things I got to do in the morning, but I am going to get outside for sure. Vacation Valerie saying good thing. Put a big heart on that comment because that's really sweet. Vacation Valerie. Amanda says ragweed is in its way. Makes me, and the science is sad. So you all know I'm an August birthday. My birthday's next Saturday. And ragweed is usually an August thing. And I actually have more effects from my allergies from ragweed this time of year than I do from stuff back in the spring. Pollen count. Bleh. That doesn't do anything to me. It's the ragweed that gets me. So. Jack says, I can't watch him because you're too far away. I'm glad you can. I still miss you all up there, though. I still talk about you in Rhode Island and Southeastern Mass when I get a chance. So I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, that reminds me, too. Shout out to two people. I'm at the game last night. Sit down. A good buddy of mine, I had forgotten his name. His name is Sam. I had talked with him a little bit at the game one other time. He was behind me. And we were talking, and nicest guy. And said all these good things. And it was good to hang out. And then we were talking about Christian Moore and stuff. And then Becky was at the game last night, too. And she's my Havoc buddy. But we were panda style last night, eating some nachos in left field and having a good time. So it's good to see both of you at the game, too, if you happen to watch this video. I know Becky is on the Facebook. I don't know about Sam, though. Sam. And I don't know Sam's wife's name, and I feel horrible because she's so sweet. But she sat at the end of the row, and I was like, you're so far away. And she's like, I know. But I don't remember her name, though. I got to get better. Let me see here. Vacation Valley always tore up. Always tore my dad up, too. Yeah, ragweed's tough. I mean, we focus on the pollen count graphic in the spring so often, but, like, it's the ragweed, like, in August and September that affects so many people. Tweet says, with all the followers, are you selling merch? No, I can't do that, girl. I can't. You wouldn't see me here anymore if I did that. I cannot do that. I cannot use my TV platform to do that. No. No. Coffee mugs would be great. Shirts and hats. I can't do that. I can't sell that stuff, but I love the idea. And nobody else can do it either. I wish I could. All right. I have got to go. I know I usually stay until 9, but I cannot do that today. I have someplace I have to be. I'm going to run out. But could you imagine Jeff t-shirts and hats? Oh, that would be so obnoxious. I like the idea, though, Vacation Valerie. What would they say? Amanda, I have some awesome catchphrases and stuff for merch. I would love that. I wish I could. I'd be awesome. Vacation Valerie is telling everybody have a beautiful day. And I'm going to wish you all a beautiful day. Chelsea's in tonight. I don't really know the Olympic coverage, what they do. I think they've been on at 5. I don't know. Like last weekend, I feel like they did like a normal show, but I could be wrong. And then tomorrow, I'm back in the morning. Chelsea's on at night. I do believe. Yeah, Brad's away this weekend. So, and Eric Burke back Monday. So, and we get back, I said, after this weekend, we're back to like normal programming and stuff. So the noons are back, the 4s are back, the cut-ins are back, and all the stuff kind of gets back into the way it should be. So it won't be these weird, wacky schedules that we've had for the last 2 weeks. Though I know there's a lot of controversy. I'm not going to get into the Olympic controversy from the start with the ceremonies, but if you have watched the Olympics and you've chosen to do that, it's been some really really awesome moments to watch. I'm a big fan of the Olympics. And there's also been some things that haven't been so great either. But overall, though, it's always fun to watch every couple years when it comes on. Jerry says, I love the cooler weather. So ready for fall. Have a great weekend. Yeah, feels good, Jerry. Enjoy. And I'm going to go out and enjoy myself right now. Y'all have a fantastic Saturday. I will see you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And everybody have a great day.